Hello everybody. Alright, as you can see, I just got my box, my mail package delivered by FedEx. Um, this video is not going to have really any the original sound, simply because I had people over and they had their kids over and they were just being extremely loud. Some people can be. So I'm not going to invite them next time I buy a next phone. Well, you know. But alright. There it is. Inside the box, you're gonna find the invoice and that pretty little black box. It's actually pretty small, smaller than the N96 box. The phone itself costs somewhere around $689 or $685, something like that. That was with taxes and shipping included. The phone was awesome. I mean, as soon as I got it and started playing with it, it was very intuitive, very easy to play with. Broke the Nokia seal, as you saw inside, and this is what you're gonna get. The phone itself was just it was amazing to look at. I mean, it was like, you know what I mean, once you get your first N97, it's like you're never gonna go back. Just like it reminded me when I first got my first N95. It was awesome. And as you can see, I'm filming it with the N96 right inside on the screen. Alright, the music in the background is being played with my N97 right now. And I'm going to kind of figure to break a little bit of the silence that you hear a little bit. That little stupid little stylus that they give you with it, I'm telling you, you're not going to need it at all. The phone itself, it's so sensitive that you're gonna be alright with just your fingers or your nails. You don't necessarily have to grow them or anything, but you'll be alright. You definitely be okay. The phone on the top is gonna have the power key and a full headphone jack. That side is gonna be the camera and the volume, as well as zoom in and somehow toggle. The other side, which I didn't show, is gonna be the USB and the lock slider. And in the back is going to be the Carl Zeiss camera, 5 megapixels. Now this stylus, for some reason, some guy said, you know what, my fat fingers can't press the keys. I'm telling you, you're not going to need it at all. It's not like I have fat fingers to begin with, but I never needed it so far. The 1500 milliamp, I believe it was, battery is not as big as they were saying it was going to be. The phone itself is not that big. I mean, if you can compare it to any other phone, compare it to the 5800. It's not that big. The USB cable comes with it, and the charger is also going to be USB. They got rid of the little plug, the little charger plug that Nokia had before, like the N95, N96. It's not needed anymore. It's all done via USB. They give you headphones, which suck because those things are cheap. Just use your own. Kind of sounds like, messed up, but I'm using my old iPhone headphones that I had laying around. They're great, and they give you a cleaning cloth with it. The only thing I don't like about the Nokia when I got it is that I'm paying nearly $700 for a phone. I'm expecting at least like a sock, like a phone sock, so you can put it in there and you not scratch it. Keep in mind this the screen is plastic. It's a resistive touch phone, so you could easily scratch it. So keep that in mind now that you're getting a new phone like this, or if you want to get it. You gotta be very careful with it, especially when you place it face down. Now, this is one way for you to figure out whether you have a real Nokia N97 or you bought a cheap Chinese copy. In the back, it looks like it doesn't have any a SIM card holder. It's hidden in like a little tray inside or right below the camera. All you gotta do is just pull it out, put your SIM card in it, and up goes the SIM card. No trouble at all. Now the little it's on the other side, on the top side, I believe, actually on the top right side of the camera is gonna be the micro SD card slot. Um, the back panel is actually, the back cover is actually pretty flimsy, little plastic thing. But it wasn't really too much trouble to put it in there. But once it's in there, it felt pretty sturdy. It's not gonna come off by itself. They did a pretty good job of making sure that the phone felt solid once everything is together, of course. Now, once you turn it on, it's gonna do the usual Nokia thing. The one little shake, the Nokia logo comes up, and then the hands come out. Once the hands come out, you're gonna hear the little Nokia wind chimes, a little song or whatever. And that's it. That's all you should hear. But if you hear any of that, some Chinese song or whatever come up behind it, it's weird. Now the phone itself, when it booted up a lot faster than my Nokia N96. They were saying that this phone is gonna be pretty slow, but it hasn't felt slow at all. No lag. It opens all the programs pretty fast. And the good thing about it is that it keeps programs open. For example, my Facebook, I have my MSN Messenger. Oh, by the way, if you're getting this phone and you're like expecting to have MSN Messenger just like you do on the N96, MSN Messenger is not available for N97 yet. So what you're gonna have to get, it's a third-party application to run Messenger for you on a separate server. It sounds kind of difficult, but it's just like a regular app. Once you have it running in there, you have it running in the background and updates just the same. Problem with it is that it runs your battery down pretty fast. Now, if you do like open a program and then just close it up, your battery will last just about 2 days. Now, I keep mine running like 24/7. Battery runs down just about 24 hours perfect. So if you're gonna get this phone and you're gonna run it to its paces on battery life, I'd say get a car charger. You're definitely gonna need it. We're gonna go through the goods and the bads. As you can see, the screen looks just like a regular X60 Symbian phone. The menu itself, it looks just like a regular Symbian menu, like comparing it to the N95, N96, 5800. It's very similar. If not similar, it's the same. As everybody already showed, the dumb little arrange the screen icons or widgets, like everybody was calling it. I had to mess with it a little bit, and there's the menu. As you can see, it looks like a regular S60 menu. Very intuitive, very easy to get along with, very easy to access. What I did before I got into it a little bit too deep, I synced it via Bluetooth. This is already synced right here. I synced it via Bluetooth with my N96 and transferred all the settings, calendar, everything. I transferred it over to this phone. That way I could, as soon as you put my SIM card in it, just immediately run T-Mobile internet. That's my provider right now. While you're looking at it, the menu, keep in mind you have the double tap. You can go to the settings. You can go to one single tap or the double tap. I kept the double tap on it. As you can see, it's not laggy at all. It goes right on it, right to it. The processor I think is fast enough for this phone. They were saying that it was going to be too slow and that it was really laggy and that you were going to have a lot of issues with it. So far, no issues at all. I've had the phone since Wednesday. Today is Friday. And in 2 days, I've come to love this phone very, very much. Now, another thing, the camera is very much so improved. It's not just faster. I think the quality is a lot better. If you remember the N96 or the N95 cameras, as soon as you try to focus, it would take like a couple of seconds before you took the picture.